Hello students. So now in this video we will discuss about the intervals in which the given function may be increasing, may be decreasing, may be strictly increasing or may be strictly decreasing. But the conditions for the increasing, strictly increasing, decreasing or strictly decreasing are in which the function, the derivative of function is greater than equal to 0, greater than or equal to 0, less than 0 or less than equal to 0. So there we have some inequations. So how can we solve these inequations in this topic? The first condition, suppose that x minus a, x minus b less than 0. This is the inequation. How can we find the solution of this inequation? And we are consider here a is less than to b. Suppose that a is less than to b. So we now here we draw a number line. Number line means the set of real numbers whose end points are minus infinite to infinite. We are observing there are 2 0 of this polynomial in left hand side. So according to number line, take on number line a and b. Now draw these type of symbols. From right hand side we take positive, negative and positive signs. So here possibility, there are 3 intervals minus infinite to a to b and b to infinite. Depend on the symbol of less than, greater than, less than equal to or greater than equal to. So here x minus a, x minus b less than 0, and we are observing clearly here this is the portion where your polynomial having minus sign. So the interval is given by a less than x less than b, or this also can be written as x belongs to open interval ab, because at these points derivative of the function, the value of the function become 0. Okay. Now second condition, if condition is that x minus a, x minus b less than equal to 0. In this condition, again draw a number line. Start with minus infinite. There are 2 zeros. One is a, another is b. In this portion, I am taking this point as whole because the last sign, the x minus a and x minus b is less than to 0. That means for a and b, this value never become to 0. But in this part, x minus a, x minus b less than equal to 0. That means at that point, the value of the polynomial may be 0 or less than 0. Again draw these symbols. From right hand side, positive, minus, again positive. So here we are observing this is the area in which x minus a, x minus b is less than equal to 0. So we can write it the solution of this a less than equal to x less than equal to b. That means x belongs to closed interval a to b. So if x minus a, the condition is that again a is less than to b here. Okay. So x minus a, x minus b less than 0. So our solution become x belongs to open interval a comma b. If x minus a, x minus b less than equal to 0 and here a less than to b, so our solution become a less than equal to x less than equal to b, or x is the element of closed interval a comma b. Now third condition I am taking x minus a, x minus b greater than 0. Greater than 0. Now take again number line minus infinite, here b, a, plus, minus, plus. So here we are observing, we want to hear x minus a, x minus b should be positive. So these are the whole points because this value is never equal to 0. So we take here whole. So x minus a, x minus b greater than 0. So that means x less than 2a and x greater than 2b. Clearly, we want the positive value. So this value is, this condition is possible when x is less than 2a or x less than 2b, or this can be written as x belongs to interval minus a to a union b to infinite. So there are two open intervals are possible, from minus infinite to a, in which the value of x minus a, x minus b is positive, and other is b to infinite. The middle area is not included here, so we take here x belongs to minus infinite to a union b to infinite. So these are the intervals in which the function is having the value x minus a, x minus b greater than to 0. In next condition, this is the fourth condition in which x minus a, x minus b greater than equal to 0. So again, draw a number line here. Minus infinite, infinite, two zeros a and b indicated. Already here a less than to b. We are taking the value a less than to b. Draw symbols plus, minus, plus. So there are two flyover and one underpass. Take from right hand side positive, negative, positive. So here clearly observing, this implies that this particular value will be positive or 0. So that means these are not whole, these values are included there. So for satisfactory value for this type of equation, x should be less than equal to a and x greater than equal to b, because a and b both are included there, or x belongs to minus infinite to a union b to infinite. This is the solution of this inequation. So these are some solutions of inequations whose need we are in the solving the question in which we want to find the intervals in which the function is strictly increasing, decreasing, or strictly decreasing. Now I am taking some problems based on the increasing and decreasing function, and here we want to find the intervals in which the function is strictly increasing and strictly decreasing. Fx equal to minus x square minus 2x plus 15. Differentiate. So now we have f dash x equal to minus 2x minus 2. Convert into the factor form. So here minus 2 x minus 1. So here we have only single factor as x minus 1. So if we draw a number line here, infinite, minus infinite, according to factorization we have 1 0 only, x equal to 1. So draw this figure in just a way, in plus and minus. But keenly observe there please, f dash x equal to minus 2x minus 2. But here negative sign is opposites, outside the bracket here. So due to this, the sign of this operation will be changed. So we have to take minus sign in right and plus sign in left due to this minus sign. Okay. So now there are two possible intervals minus infinite to 1 and 1 to infinite. We want to find the intervals in which the function is strictly increasing. So first condition, strictly increasing. Fx will strictly increase if f dash x greater than 0, and this is possible when x belongs to open interval minus infinite to. Okay, here this is a positive sign, and this shows the value of f dash x. So this polynomial become positive if x lies minus infinite to 1. ठीक है, so fx strictly increasing in minus infinite to 1. Second point, strictly decreasing. Fx will be strictly decreasing if f dash x less than 0, and this is possible when x belongs to open interval 1 to infinite. So fx strictly decrease in 1 to infinite. So there are two intervals, first in which the function is strictly increasing, and second in which the function is strictly decreasing. Okay? Now I am taking one important question. This is a CBSE question from 2010, 11 and 16. Find the intervals in which fx equal to 2x cube minus 9x square plus 12x plus 15 is strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. So here the cubic polynomial is given in the form of the function. So first object is that fx is given here 2x cube minus 9x square plus 12x plus 15. This is the function. Now f dash x equal to 6x square minus 18x plus 12. This is the differential. Again, this can be written as 6 is common here. So x square minus 3x plus 2. This is necessary to convert into the factor form in which the coefficient of x square should be 1. So 6, and after factorization we have x minus 1, x minus 2. So there are two factors in this question of the value of f dash x. We start with the number line minus infinite, plus infinite. There are two zeros, 1 and 2. So there are two flyover and one underpass here. We want to find the strictly increasing and strictly decreasing condition. There are, so now the first condition, strictly increasing. Strictly increasing. Fx will be strictly increasing if f dash x greater than 0. Okay, and this is possible when x belongs to, so there are two intervals are there, minus infinite to 1 union 2 to infinite. We are clearly observing here there are two options we have in which the value of f dash x is positive. So fx is strictly increasing in minus infinite to 1 union 2 to infinite. Second point now, strictly decreasing fx will be strictly decreasing if f dash x should be less than 0. This implies that x belongs to 1 comma 2. Okay, so fx strictly decreasing in 1 comma 2. This is the open interval. So there are two intervals. First, minus infinite to 1 union 2 infinite, in which the function is strictly increasing, and second interval 1 2, in which the function is strictly decreasing. So there are some problems based on strictly increasing and decreasing, in which we find the intervals for the strictly increasing and strictly decreasing conditions.